Hey guys, good morning, everyone. I'm gonna go and set up this room real quick, and then we can get started with our analysis today. So let's get back here real quick. All right, let me just set everything up. Looks good. All right, cool. Let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. So that's good. All right, links posted. Solid. All right, guys, morning. I'm gonna go and set up the room real quick, and we'll finish up with this analysis this morning. All right, that's good. All right, cool. Looks like everyone's making their way into the room. Cool. Morning, Funmi. Morning, Maria. Morning, everyone. So today is Wednesday, December 29th. It's 6:21 right now. Market is going to open in about 9 minutes. Morning, Patricia. Morning, Fahad. Morning, everyone. So as you guys can see in my background, I'm not in my office and I'm not in my living room right now. I'm currently in my hotel room here in Vegas. As promised, I'm here to trade with you guys, even if I'm on vacation. So anyways, guys, let's take a look at everything over here. Morning, Samir. Morning, everyone. First thing we're going to look at is retail sentiment. Let's see where everything's sitting right now. Currently this morning, US 30 is sitting at 69% short. So with that said, we're probably going to be looking for some buys today, which we already anticipated this week, since generally, historical data shows that US 30 is generally bullish towards the end of the year. So retail sentiment 69% short. Looking over at the fundamentals right now, it's currently 22 points in the green, indicating that it is bullish. So it's another confirmation that price is likely to go upwards. Looking over here on the 1 minute, price is currently above the pivots, trend meters green, confirming that we have a bullish bias here on the 1 minute time frame. Looking over here at the 3 minute, same situation, price is above the pivots, trend meters green, trend meters green. And then lastly, here on the 10 minute, price is above the pivots. Trend meter is blue right now, but it was red and it's currently shifting to the green side. So everything looks like we'll be looking for a possible buy this morning. So let's see what happens when the market opens. Yeah, Nick said we'll probably act funny at open because just because it's obvious it's on the green side. Yeah. So if we do get a buy on open, you definitely want to be a little bit cautious and wait for that push to go up. I think it's going to initially drop, and then from there it'll push back up. But I think initially it'll probably drop first. So let's see. Hey, Scotty, morning. Morning, Orain. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Dalmas. Morning, everyone. So yeah, hopefully you guys had a great morning. So a great trading week so far. It's only Wednesday, but we've had pretty much all wins this week. Morning, Maddie. So hopefully like this, today's a bit smoother. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go on the clean chart. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the times right now for the market opens. We still have 6 minutes till market opens, so we are kind of I wouldn't say early, but we're on time today. We're not like literally opening right into the market. So that stuff marked up right there. This is going to be the clean chart. Henry said, Sean, you're in a new room. Yeah, Henry. So as I mentioned, I am traveling right now. I'm currently in Vegas, so I'm in my hotel room right now. I'm not in my office, not at home. I'm just here. Got up early to trade because the market doesn't stop no matter I'm on vacation or not. So I'll be here trading with you guys here while in my hotel room for the next couple of days as I'm here with family. So let's see, morning, morning Charlie, morning Baded. Surprisingly, well, I got the most expensive internet here, so this is actually it's pretty good. It's not laggy at all. So thankfully, we're able to trade over here today. So we'll see what happens right now. Market is opening in about 5 minutes, guys. 6:25. If you guys are just joining the room, currently we have a bullish bias across all the confluences that we looked at. So we're probably gonna be looking for a buy today. However, as I mentioned, price might be coming down slightly. So here's a 1 minute. Price might be coming down for a fake out. And then it'll eventually, swing back to the upside. You guys got to keep in mind also that we're close to the all-time high. So it's going to cause a lot of see this blue line right here, guys? This is the blue line we drew yesterday. This is the all-time high. So we're really close to it. It's less than about 1,500 pips. It's about 1,200 pips from the all-time high. So it's going to be a bit risky trading today. I'm going to see if we can catch something, but I'm going to be extra cautious because when price gets near the all-time high, it's when price gets like highly manipulated. Price might break the all-time high today. We'll see. If it doesn't break today, I think it's going to break by the end of the year, though. So if it doesn't break by today, it'll break tomorrow, probably. If not tomorrow, the day after. But yeah, you guys just want to be a bit careful. Trading around this area. So let's see, 6:27 right now. Yes, Charlie, don't yeah, be a little careful. I know you got caught in that trade yesterday, guys. So you guys just got to be a bit more patient. Like I mentioned before, guys, wait for all the entries to apply. Here, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to put all the strategies up here. If you guys remember, Charlie, he hopped into a trade that I was like, oh, this is gonna be risky, but he hopped into it, unfortunately, and it didn't play out how he anticipated because it gets really close to the all-time high, and at that point, price kind of just gets manipulated because they kind of want to stack up those sells. You guys can see from the retail sentiment, the sells never really stack, so it's still going to be dancing around that area until there's enough people to get stopped out. So there's the strategies for the 1 minute. The strategies over here for the 3 minute as well. Oops, wrong one. Got this right there. All right, so there's all the 3 minute strategies. Here are the 10-minute strategies right here as well. Oh, this is the daily. I gotta put the snipe over here. Let's see, snipe. All right, so there's a possible snipe off this entry right here. See what happens when the market opens, but not quite yet. So market is going to open in about 50 seconds. There's a daily entry right here. Yeah, if anyone caught the daily yesterday, it looks like it hit full TP right there. Or not yet, it's still running. But I wouldn't take any sells. That would be the daily right there from yesterday, but I wouldn't take it. All right, market is opening right about now. So market is opening about 20 seconds. So market is now opening in about 10 seconds now. Hey, Wesley, morning. Thanks, Badette. I'll take a look at that. Henry, if you can't trade New York, I would trade London. That'd be the next session that I would trade. All right, guys. So the market is now open. You can see right here that price is currently doing exactly what we anticipated, right? I was anticipating it to drop slightly and then it's going to swing back up eventually. So the market is now open. Let's see where the fundamentals are sitting. Fundamentals are currently 11 points in the green, so it's not very bullish at all yet. Keyword yet. Stocks are pretty much right down the middle. So currently right now, all right, so currently right now, we're waiting for the markets to confirm the direction. Yeah, we're waiting for the markets to confirm the direction. I think price will drop slightly, but I think eventually it's going to swing back up. So we're not going to take the breakout right here. Obviously, we're looking for a buy. Currently right now, there's no buy available. Technically, it would be a sell right here, but I'm not looking to take any sells. Looking over at the fundamentals over here, the average is currently up 18.25 points. Not very much. It needs to be above 100. Futures data is currently up. Futures data is currently up 36 points, and then the retail sentiment is currently down 70%. So we're looking for a buy here, and you can see price is doing exactly what we just anticipated, right? So this is exactly what I said was going to happen on market open. Said price is going to drop slightly and it's going to swing back up. Look how big this candle is right here. So guys, don't fall for these traps for any sells. I'm not looking to take any sells until the end of the year. Just looking at the historical data, it doesn't necessarily mean that price is going to automatically go up. It's just that it's likely to go up. So I wouldn't just enter a buy and hope that it's going to go up, but I'm definitely going to be looking for entries for a buy. Like my bias is going to be looking for a buy specifically until the end of the year. So right here, obviously there's no entries. I'm going to go ahead and mark up the opening candle, which would be right here, 630. And then from there, I'm going to mark up the highs and the lows of the market. So we got the low right here, at the high right here. Price is probably going to break out a bit, but it's okay. Let's go to the clean chart over here. Do the same thing. This has no markings on it or no indicators and stuff. This is going to be the high. This is, it's technically the low right now. And this line right here is going to be the opening price. So yeah, it's just us being patient right now, waiting for confirmation. Price just broke this high right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just gonna move this up a bit higher. So there's a high, there's a low. This would technically be an entry for these two strategies right here, for the pivot scalp and for the intraday, but I'm not looking to take any of those strategies. I'm either going to take a variation or I'm going to look for an entry that applies for all three strategies right here. So currently right now, there's no entry available specifically for my requirements and my confluences. But we will be waiting for that to confirm. Yeah, Stephen, there's no breakout today. So price is pushing up higher and it's doing pretty much what we anticipated. And it's probably just going to keep pushing higher. So I'm waiting for the range to get set up here. Once the range is set up, then we can start looking for looking for any entries here. Yeah, professor said there's a pending 3-minute right here. So technically this would be the 3-minute daily. Kind of tempted to take it. However, this is going to be a really big candle. So what you guys want to do is if this candle does close as a 3-minute daily, I'd probably wait a bit because it's probably going to pull back. So what's probably going to happen is it'll close, it'll pull back a bit, and then it'll come back up. That's probably what's going to happen. One thing that you want to be careful of is that it's at the Asia high as well, right over here, this purple line. So what could happen is price can reach this point and it can bounce right off it. So a lot of red flags off that 3-minute right there, professor. I'm not looking to take that just yet. I'll probably wait for it to close and then I'll come back and take a look a little bit later to see if it comes back up. So there goes the high right there off the 1 minute. So you can see price just keeps pushing higher and higher right here. That would have been an entry right there. This buy signal, like I mentioned, of the pivot scalp and entry would have hit full TP, but it's not one that I'm looking to take just yet. Waiting for either all 3 requirements to hit or a variation to appear for me. Currently right now, no snipe, no daily, not yet. The only thing that would be coming up shortly would be this 3-minute. However, I'd probably be a little patient on this. I wouldn't enter right away. All right, so here's the daily right here, but you can see it's rejecting off the Asia high. I don't recommend entering just yet. What you might want to do is just enter it later when it does swing back up. I'll let you guys know if I do enter. I'm probably gonna put a buy stop there, attach it as it swings up. But I'm not gonna enter yet. All right, so basically what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for price to close above this area, above the this Asia high right here. So I'll be looking for it and see where it goes from here. But it's doing exactly what we anticipated. Price is likely to swing down and swing back up. How far is it from the all-time high? It's pretty close. It's about 1,000 pips from the all-time high. And as you can see right here, price is starting to come back down. So what I'll probably do is I'll put a buy stop right there. And then as it swings up, I'll pick it up. Just make sure to move your stop loss and profit as price continues to move along. All right, so I have a buy stop set right here. So when price does swing up, it'll trigger my order and then I'll be in the market. All right, as you wait for that, I'll be looking over here at the 1 minute real quick. Nothing here yet. I'm going to be looking for this to establish a range. It's currently establishing a range right now. And when that range is established, we'll confirm it. This right here would be a variation entry. It's not one that I'm looking to take, though. As I mentioned earlier, guys, I'm not looking to take any sells. So even though this would have hit full TP right here, I wouldn't have taken it. There's a variation right there. If you took that for a sell, that'd have been a full TP already right there. But, you know, as I mentioned, I'm not looking to take any variations here for a sell. I'm looking to take a buy. Steven, no, that's not the reason. Steven, I don't think you're listening to my my analysis. I gave a lot of reasons why this was risky. We're close to the all-time high. The Asia high is right here. It did exactly what I anticipated, right? I mentioned price reaches this point, it's going to bounce off, and it did exactly that. This candle is also big, so that's another reason, but it's not a specific reason why I didn't take the trade. Steven, I think you should probably just not trade today, because if the thing is, if I don't want you to get caught in any of these like risky trades if you're not really understanding, why we're not taking these trades. Today's going to be really risky because we're close to the all-time high. That's probably going to be the biggest red flag here. As you can see, this blue line right here, we're really close to it. So, no, Steven. Steve, I don't know where you're getting all these ideas from. Steve, but let's see how this plays out. Okay, so price is swinging up right here. Let's see, so my order actually got triggered, so I'm in the position now. Let's see. I'll be moving my stop loss and profit as price continues to push up higher. I'm currently in profit right now, about 1,000 or close to $1,000. Here, let's see where this is at. Price is moving up. All right, I'm going to move my stop loss in profit right now, guys. So if you guys want to move your stop loss in profit, go ahead and move in profit. I'm in the position right now. There you go. Move my stop loss in profit. Currently in profit about 2,000 right now. See if there's anything else over here. I just getting pushed higher and higher. As price continues to push up higher and higher, I'll just keep moving my stop loss up. Try to catch majority of the move, if not all of it, if possible. That's getting close to the all-time high. I'm in profit about 3,000 now. So let's see. I'm watching it. Let's see, keep going up. Yeah, I'm still in it right now, guys. So I'm going to be moving my stop loss and profit a little higher right now. Let's see. Move my stop loss a bit higher. So my stop loss right now currently is like right over there. That blue line is. I'm just trailing it. I'm here on the 1 minute. So every time price moves up, I'm moving my stop loss a bit higher. I basically moved it right below this line right here. Below this candle. I'm profit about 3,000 right now. Still holding it. And put an alert right there. TP 3 minute daily full TP. I'm profit about 4,000 right now. Move it a bit higher. I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. So I'm in profit about 2,000 right now. Price pulled back a bit. Try to hold on to it. I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'll let it run. Just do whatever it needs to do. I'm in profit about 3,000 right now. Shot right back up. Profit about 4,000. Let's see. It's pretty nice. Probably about 1,000 down. Ah, fuck. Damn it. All right, it's all good, man. Whatever. I was in profit like close to 5,000. I should just close it out. It hit my stop loss in profit, so I only made about 1,200. Damn, I literally gave up like 4,000 right there. That's what I get being fucking greedy. It's all good. But yeah, no, I mean, it was good. It was good. I'm not going to re-enter though. My stop loss is right there, guys. Like I mentioned earlier, I just was sliding it up as price continued to move up higher. So when price was moving up right here, I moved my stop loss like right there. And then it came down and triggered it. And here it is now. It's all good. But it's a good start for today for that entry there. I'll give you guys a what's it called? A little update of those profits there. So it hit like, it basically hit TP2. So for that right there, I mean TP1, which would be the halfway market of 250. So let me go over here and just give you guys a little update. Yeah, Maddie said that Vegas greed is coming out. I know I should have just pulled out. I was up like pretty nice off that trade. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. I'll catch the next one. So let me just give this little thing right here. New low right there. Yeah, that sucks. It's all good. It was a good trade though. It was funny. I still made pretty good profit off all my accounts, so it's not much to complain about. Take a screenshot of this. Screenshot of my MFF. I mean, it's more than, yeah, it's more than it would have been if it was just a 1 minute trade. A 1 minute trade would have been like 1,000 profit. This was 1,300 or so. I'm just, man, all right, whatever. I'm not gonna think about the trade. So nice though. All right, so let me get this sent out over here. Let's give a little update in the group for you guys, because I'm out of this position. I basically got out at TP1, which would be the halfway mark for the daily on the 3 minute. So it looks like a lot of you guys did make some profit off that, which is good. There we go, as it comes back up. I don't recommend you guys like FOMO back into that trade though. So if you guys are looking to FOMO into it, I would be careful. Let's get this update right there. All right, so let's see. There's a little update for that move right there. I'm gonna go and post my profits real quick as well. So I'm gonna go right there. All right, so you guys can see this is the trade that we just took, where we hit the half TP mark right there. I locked in a total of 61 off my personal account. My MFF locked in 1,140. My copier locked in 1,390. And then my main account locked in 1,290. So you can see the red strip right here because I got stopped out in profit. But yeah, that's pretty much what I locked in off that trade. Keep looking for some more entries here, but gonna be a bit cautious with these entries here. So guys, I don't recommend anyone FOMO into this trade here. So hopefully you guys did it. Let's wait for the next entry to come up here. All right. Looks good. All right, solid. So nothing else right here available at the moment. We'll be looking for any entries here, but I'll keep moving this along as price moves further. A high right here. We had a low right there. All right. So that 3 minutes still technically running, nothing here after 1 minute. Let's see what everyone else locked in today. So looking over here, Patricia started off with 3,340 off that trade that we took that buy. She actually closed out at a good time when I should have closed out. Total of 7,184 for the day. Nice work, Patricia. Vincent over here locked in a total of 2,727. Great work, Vincent. Obviously, you guys saw my profits here, locking a couple $1,000 on my accounts across the board. And Professor over here locking a total of 594. Great work, Professor. Going down over here. Oh, nice. So a deal over here, he made 8K profit with that one trade, but in demo, which is fine, Adil. You're still practicing and getting ready for it. So, definitely once you get to your live account or your FTMO, whatever you plan on doing, you should be good to go. Charles over here locked in a total of 640. Nice work, Charles. And then Maddie over here locked in a total of 2,184 for the day. Great work, Maddie. Patricia over here again, 7,184. Nice work, Patricia. All right, guys. So let's see what else we got over here. Rick said I got greasy at the top. LOL. Luckily, you came back up for $15 loss. Oh, what? So Rick, you pulled out for, oh, because Rick hopped into it, like we mentioned. Don't FOMO into the trade right here, guys. Rick kind of FOMOed into it. He small loss, $15. Could have been worse, but he did good. So for today, he's in profit a total of 2,627. Great work, Rick. All right. Other than that, I think that's it for right now. Let's see if there's any other entries here. 3 minutes still running technically. There's no snipes available. There's no daily available either. So all we're looking for here is the 1 minute. So we'll see if we could find something here. Steven. See, I'm just reading your messages. Steven, you literally ignored everything that I said this whole morning. Like I told you I was risky during the live session and you like said something completely different. And then you said I didn't know you were going to take it, but I told you guys like 100 times before that I was putting a buy stop there, Steven. So Steven, you got to pay attention, bro. Like 100% you got to pay attention. You guys know Steven for a while, Steven's been in KT for a while. You got to pay attention. I mean, at this point, I think your main issue is like paying attention and following directions, right? So if you could pay attention and follow directions, Steven, you should be good. But I mean, that seems to be like your downfall here. So, and you guys know Steven. So if you guys remember, Steven kind of went missing for a while, but he came back. He's always been around. He just wasn't in the chat. But now he's here and active in the group. So I think you just got to pay attention, Steven. You might have like a million things going on in your head right now, but if you're trading just, from 6:30 to 8, just focus on the trades right now. Don't focus on anything else so you don't get distracted. But anyways, 1 minute right here. There's nothing else coming up. If I see something coming up, I'll let you guys know. But currently right now, there's nothing to take, nothing off the 1 minute, nothing off the 3 minute, nothing off the 10 minute, and nothing off the daily either. So the 1 minute is basically going to be the entry that we're looking for. You can see prices going into consolidation from this point. Going to the clean chart right here, you can see this is where price opened, price came up, broke into this area, and then now it's consolidating and ranging within this area right here, which is perfectly fine. Because that's what we're looking for. One thing that we want to be careful of is the fact that we're getting close to the all-time high. This blue line right here is the all-time high. So if you look at current price, we're about 600 pips from the all-time high. So as we get close to it, I'm probably not going to be taking any trades over there because it's likely to be manipulated and possibly bounce off it. Looking over at retail sentiment, let's see where retail traders are currently sitting right now. Still at 70%. So it does look good. Over here, let's see. Yeah, Nick said, get a pair of headphones if you aren't using them, Steven. Helps drown out the sound outside world so you can focus on what Sean is saying as well as your trades. No, it's a good idea, Nick. Definitely. Yeah, if there's like a lot of noise going on behind the scenes for you guys, or just Steven in general. Oh, so full TP off the 3 minute right there. So whoever held on to it, great work. You guys just hit your full TP. I would have held on to it, but it just became a bit risky because it got close to that. It was getting close to the all-time high. So I'll just give an update for you guys here who held on to it. Looks like some of you guys did hold on to it. Dell locked in a total of 318 right here. Nice work, Dell. So yeah, it looks good. So full TP off that daily right there. Yeah, looks good. Let me see what else I'm missing over here. Oh yeah, no, definitely DJ. Just saw your message. DJ said buy stop was money. Definitely, it was nice. It came out real smooth. I would have held on to it, but you just got to be a bit conservative. You got to be smart about the market conditions. Since the market over here is, it's a bit iffy due to it being close to the all-time high, plus to it being New Year's week, plus the fact that it's close to the sessions high. You just want to be a bit careful. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially during a risky week like this. A lot of stuff can happen. Price can easily shift the other way at any moment. Nice, Swan. Caught that too. Charlie said, just download Zoom. The web browser is a little weird. Yeah, I thought you've been using the actual app this whole time, Charlie. I don't know how you use the web browser. It's kind of laggy. Um, cool. So let's see. Professor over here said, Sean, I noticed you still use a 10 lot on a 3 minute daily. Would you have been willing to take a 500 stop loss, or would you have pulled the trade early if it had gone against us to preserve capital? I reduced my lot size for the account for a large stop loss. Um, I'm not sure what's your account size, Professor, but I'm on the 200K. So it still works for me because I'm still within my risk parameters. I'd be risking 5% on the 10 on the five the bigger stop loss, but I'm okay with it because my max risk is I mean I'm not risking 5%. I'm risking less than that. I'm risking like 2.5%. So I'm still within my parameters. Okay, yeah. So I'm on 200K too. So your max loss for the day is 10K, which is 5%, right? If you would have lost that trade right there, you would have lost 5K, which is 2.5%. So you still would be within your parameters for the day. So I still use the same lot size. The only time I change it is if I'm using the daily. But even if I am trading it on the 5 minute, on the 3 minute, I still move my stop loss and profit. So I'm a bit more cautious when I'm on the 3 minute. So I'm taking it, but you saw here, normally for the 1 minute, I don't adjust my stop loss at all. I just let it run. But on the 3 minute, I'll be adjusting my stop loss as price moves along. So I still use the same lot size, but I'm a bit more conservative on the higher time frames because it's the risk is a lot higher, since you have the bigger stop loss. So hopefully that makes sense, Professor. But I still use the same lot size, and I protect my position when I can. All right, let me just push up a little further. Lot sauce. Yeah, man. The stupid cold is lingering, guys. It's weird. Like all yesterday, I wasn't coughing or anything, and then this morning I just have this sniffles and like a small cough. Let's see. Lisa said lot sizes are challenging with the 50K. I used to trade with the 100K. Extra cautious not to lose the account until I can combine the 2K accounts. Yeah, no, exactly. I agree as well, Lisa. It does become challenging when you move from account to account. That's why I just stick with a 200K. I had my accounts merged to a 400K before. Reason why I didn't like the 400K is because I'm not used to using those big lot sizes. I know the number just changes, but it's all a psychological thing when you go from account to account. So I've been trading on 200K for a while now. So I just keep I keep it at that. It's just, and I copy it anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm losing any profit. So yeah, exactly. Maddie said that's just OD. 400K is too much. I mean, eventually I'll get to that, like once I'm used to using a 400K account, but I think for now I'm okay with the 200K split and just copying it because it is mess with your psyche. So looking at current price right here, it's currently developing a pending low. If this closes, maybe we'll get a variation right here and we can take this for a buy. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Steven, definitely don't enter for a buy right now. You just got to pay attention and wait for these entries to come, Steven. That's the reason. That's a problem with a lot of traders. They're just not patient to wait for these good entries here. Because there's entries that show up. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of entries that you can take. However, it's all about taking the quality ones versus the risky ones. All right, so price is dropping low right here, which is fine. You can see that it's coming back down to the range. So looking at the clean chart right here, obviously you can see price started down here, came up, created a range within this area. It's probably going to create an even smaller range within this area. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Delete this. That's done for now. So nice work off that daily. No snipes, no daily over here up as well. So here's 1 minute. Nick, don't tell him that. He'll do it. Saw the messages. If you guys are here in the Zoom, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Yes, dude, don't listen to Nick. Nick's messing with you right now. Yeah, no, definitely good thing that you didn't take that buy. So you got to be smart about your trades, Nick. You can't just take trades just because you think their price is going to go up. You got to be patient because if you took a buy up here, you would have blown your account by now. Um, so just be be patient, wait for these to come up. All right. I was waiting for a variation right here to come up, but it hasn't come up yet. So I'm still waiting for it. Steven, I'm just gonna ignore your questions for now because you're just you're confused. You're asking a lot of questions that don't make any sense. Steven, just listen to the analysis. Your questions are gonna confuse people, and you're probably just gonna upset people with your questions here because you're asking a lot of questions that just don't make any sense. You're asking how much will it drop? Is it gonna keep dropping? Steven, we're just gonna have to just try not to mess with the chat, Steven, because you're asking a lot of questions that are just throwing people off. Or if you want to ask me a question, Steven, you can ask me like in the just think about your question before you ask it, okay? Because I don't want people to like to get confused with your questions here. Because we're not looking for a sell, Steven. I don't know why you're looking for any sells. We're not looking for any sells at all. We're looking for buys here. So we're like waiting for price to bounce off and come back up. If you want to take sell, Steven, you could go ahead and take a sell. But if you blow your account, you'll know exactly why. Because you just gotta pay attention to like what we're looking at here and for analysis. We're not looking to take any trades right now. We're looking for any possible entries. There just isn't anything available at this moment. So, I mean, you guys gotta chill, Steven. Just take a chill pill, you gotta relax. You just gotta chill out, Steven. I know you want to get into a trade, but bro, you gotta relax. Oh man, it's funny. My brother's right here, so he's here like he's here just laughing in the background because everybody knows who Steven is. It's all love, Steven. We're just messing with you, but you gotta chill out because I know you really want to get into a trade, but your account's probably gonna be blown if you just hop into a trade for no reason. But yeah, I'm just messing with you, bro. We're good. We just gotta wait for this to confirm. Hey Justin, yeah, Maddie said what's up. Justin said what's up. Black Jedi over here said market sentiment is 71%. Yeah, it's 71%. But one thing that you guys want to keep in mind is that we're at the all-time high. So you guys about to want to be really careful when you get close to this point, because when price get this blue line right here is the all-time high. When price reaches this point, a couple of things may happen. Price may bounce off it, or price might break above it. You don't want to be caught on the wrong side, right? You don't want to be in a buy and then price bounces off it. You also don't want to be in a sell and then price swings above even higher. So you guys just want to be a bit careful. That's why I'm saying to be a little bit patient with this, Steven, because you're trying to enter a buy or you're trying to enter a sell. By the time you enter that trade, price might spike one way or the other. So you gotta wait for that, for the confirmation here. So looking at this right here, let me just show you guys. This right here, you can see that price kind of pushed into a tighter range right here, right? Steven, I don't know if you're looking at this right now, but price moved into a tighter range. So as you can see, we got a low here. This is the main low. This is the high low. This is the high and this is low. This is the main range, this big push right here. This is now the smaller range within this point. When price goes into the squeeze, price is likely to, break to the upside or break to the downside. But it's just going to take, some patience to wait for that confirmation. You just got to wait for it. It's just, it's just about waiting for it to confirm, because you don't want to hop into the buy or hop into the sell too early. Price might just bounce the other way. But yeah, this is the same exact setup as yesterday. If you guys remembered yesterday, it's the same exact thing that happened yesterday. This is why you guys don't want to, hop into the sell just yet or hop into the buy just yet. Just got to be a bit careful. What I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a triple confirmation with 3 of these strategies, or I'm looking for a variation. Only those two. you know, but it's just going to be all about waiting for that to come up here. All right, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, Black Chat, I said yeah. So don't know why one will be looking for a sell. The reason a lot of people looking for a sell here is because that's at the all-time high, right? Like it's just typical, like what everyone thinks, right? Everyone thinks just because it's at the all-time high, it's going to drop. So I think a lot of people are hopping into these sells over here because a lot of people don't know how to. They don't really understand how this is moving, right? It's 72% short right now, meaning that so there's 72% of retail traders who are on the short side. Basically, what they're looking for is for price to come down, and it's just a gamble, right? Because the thing is, I don't expect price to come down at all. I expect it to keep pushing up. Um, it's likely to keep pushing higher and higher because we're getting close towards the end of the year. I mean, if you guys go back and look at historical data, I mean, I showed you guys yesterday and the day before that, like literally, if you go back to like last year, December of 2020, the end of the year, it was bullish right here, right? So you guys can see how it was bullish at the end of the year. If you go back like years and years, it goes back and it's always going to be bullish. Not always, but I mean, for the most part, it's bullish. From right here, December 21st up until January 1st, full TP, or not full TP, but bullish move. So we're expecting it to be bullish right now as well. It's just going to be a matter of time before it reaches that all-time high, which is really close. So price is right here. All-time high is about 500 pips away. It's not that far. Going back to the 1 minute over here, the high just got pushed up a little higher. Push this up a little higher right here. But yeah, price is pretty much in this, it's in this range right here. I eventually do think it's going to push up, but you just got to wait for it. Yeah, just like what Steven said. Steven's spot on with wondering why anyone's taking a sell super risky for the small quick scalps. Yeah, I mean, unless you're going for like really quick scalps, that'd be okay. But I don't even want to risk that because the last thing I do is enter a sell and then price just skyrockets to the upside. One thing that I didn't realize is where's the news at? There we go. I didn't look at the news. So for the news this morning, there's really much. Crude oil inventories, pending home sales negative, but not very much. It's all light news. So no news today, really. Going back to the sentiment, currently 72% short. Back to the charts over here. Not really too much going on. So yeah, if you guys were on the session yesterday, it's pretty much the same. It looks exactly the same. It's pretty much, it broke up to this point. It ranged within that area, then it went to a smaller range. It looks actually exactly like yesterday, huh, Charlie? Like it's crazy how like exactly was. I think I deleted the yeah. I removed the markup from yesterday over here on the 28th, but it's exactly the same. Yeah, over here. So you can see price pushed up, it went into consolidation, and then it came back down. Pretty much the same exact situation as we had today. Price came up. It might repeat or it might continue pushing up higher. We don't know yet, but we'll see when it happens. Even if it drops, I'm not going to be taking any sells though. I'm looking for buys here. See, so we have 1, 2, 3. We need about 2 candles for this to establish as the high. And then if this establishes as a high and price closes above here with a buy signal, then I'll be looking to take a buy there because it'd be triple confluence off these 3 strategies. I'm hoping that doesn't close Oh, it didn't. Okay, perfect. So it didn't close with that buy signal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not enough. We need 2 more candles before we can have this here. Yeah, Maddie said, I think the breakout will happen during the live though. Yesterday was just consolidating all morning. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully it does. I don't mind the consolidation right here. I just hope that we don't get a buy signal because I want that buy signal to close above here after this high has been established so that we can confirm it as this triple confluence right here. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't close. I just touched it. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to have a triple confluence off this entry right here because it's just invalidated it off this candle. So it's just creating a new high off this one right here. Yeah, so this is no longer the high, guys. The high is going to be right here. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Basically, this high right here was invalidated by this one right here, this touch. But since this touched at the same price, this becomes a new pending high. So if 5 candles pass and this hasn't been broken yet, this would be considered the high, this specific wick right here. And then we can take that for a buy as well. So it's just gonna be a matter of time. So this just invalidated again. B's asking, so I can enter on the 5th or 6th candle? No, you can't because there's no high here. You got to wait for another 5 candles after this. These highs have been invalidated. So not in general, but so here's the requirement, guys. The requirement is that 5 candles pass after, right? So this is the high, right? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next candle is where you'll be entering. It's the 6th. It's not the 5th because it requires 5 to establish it. So it won't be on the 5th. It would have to be on the 6th. B. I know it's a little confusing, but just don't count the high candle and then go across 5 candles and the 6th candle you can enter it. That would qualify it as the high there. So price just keeps pushing over even further. This is now the high off this candle. Possible variation right. Never mind, Maddie. It was a variation right there, but it tricked you. Yeah, Maddie said buy variation psych. It was right there pending and then it just broke below here. So unfortunately, no variation off that. I hate markets like this where there's no clear direction. It's kind of just ranging and consolidating. Let's see if we get one right here, Maddie. Exactly, Professor. 100%. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So Professor said, so give us any pending low so we can have the opportunity for a variation. Possible variation right here if it drops a little lower. If it drops lower and rejects off this point, never mind. No variation off that, guys. So all of this right here just got invalidated and it's dropping further. So this right here would technically be an entry for a high-low scalp using a sell because we have price breaking below here. This is the low, price is breaking, closing below it, but I'm not looking to take any sells at this point. You know, this is actually fine. I actually don't mind that it's breaking down like this because then we'll have a lot more space right here to trade. I know exactly. Charlie said just like yesterday, no buy variations, LOL. Yeah, I know it's trash. This right here would technically be a high-low entry, but I'm not looking to take any sells like I mentioned before. Maybe we'll get a variation down here. So this has been invalidated. This I think drop right there. So there goes the that'd be the high-low entry right here. I'm not taking it, but I'm just going to show you guys that the strategy still worked perfectly fine. It's just I'm not trying to take the risk of going opposite of our bias. So right here, this is the high-low scalp. You can see it hit full TP right there. It was a high-low scalp because this was a low. This candle right here broke below it. It hasn't been tested for this break and close. And we had a sell signal right here. So all this stuff right here lined up, confirmed for an entry using this one strategy. We're not looking to just take one. We're looking to take an entry that applies for all three strategies right here. So let me just delete that. The new low is going to be down here. So here's new low. And there you go, as price pushes up higher. Let's see. Jennifer said potential snipe could be forming if price goes up. Let me go see. Yeah, possibly. Right here, Jennifer. I'm not really looking to take any of these big moves right now, but yeah, you're right. This would technically be a potential snipe right here. It still has 5 minutes in the candle though, so it's got a long time until it confirms, but it's got a long way to go until that candle closes. Exactly. And like what Paul said, we can take scalps within. So that's pretty much what I would be doing too. I wouldn't be taking the full move, but I'll be taking the scalps within it. Fundamentals are currently 50 points in the green. Not that strong, but still bullish. All right, looks solid. All right, guys. So looking at this right here, currently just dropped below. So establishing more lows right here, but not really any entries in. This is going to be a big range. Well, the thing is, if it swings back up, it's going to be a huge swing to the upside. If you guys saw yesterday, I don't know if you guys were following it yesterday, but the mid-market reversal played out pretty nice. So you can see how price this, Charlie, I don't know if you could see this too, but this is like literally exactly how it was yesterday when you went on this. So pretty much this over here, this this same thing played out yesterday. So let me just go to yesterday's market over here. This one over here, pretty much. Go to yesterday's. So if you guys followed it, this is pretty much what happened yesterday, right? Price came up, went sideways, dropped, and then at 10 right here, the mid-market reversal pushed price to the upside. So literally from right here, it went all the way back up. So if you guys are waiting for that mid-market reversal for a buy, I think it'd be pretty good. So this can drop as far as it wants. But I think eventually it'll swing back up. So like, for example, this might come down right here. And if it keeps dropping further, that's cool because price will just consolidate within this area. And then from like 10 to 12, it might do it exactly what it did yesterday, just reverse back to the upside. So, I mean, either way, there's a lot of opportunity that will be, that'll be coming together over here as we continue on with the session. But just be careful, guys. Don't like FOMO into any trades. Don't like enter any trades that are too risky. I'll just be patient because there just isn't anything good for us to take right now at the moment. Yeah, Maddie said that it looks like price is reacting to the news, which I could see that. Let me see. Let me go over here real quick. Yeah, pending home sales. We have more news coming up right here. Crude oil inventories as well at 7:30. Yeah, don't risk it, Charlie. Just wait. Yeah, Charlie said he's waiting to catch the variation, write it up. And that's pretty much what I'm doing too, guys. I'm looking for the bigger entries here. This is the same entry that Jennifer was looking at. This is a snipe. This would be a snipe entry for a buy. you guys want to take it. I have it marked up here. If you guys do take this trade, probably use a smaller lot size because this is a bigger move and it's a little bit risky. I think it's going to push up though. My guess is that it's going to push up. Obviously we're looking for a buy here. So I do think it'll push up. I think it's not going to be a smooth move to the upside though. I'll probably take it on the 3-minute if it closes over here. Or maybe I could enter it with you guys with a smaller lot size. I think I could do that. So I'll watch it and then probably enter it with a smaller lot size. So let's see where this thing closes. All right. So you guys can play around with it. If the 3-minute over here closes with the buy signal, then I think that'd be pretty solid because it'll just, it'll just confirm the move and push it up even higher. So if you guys want to scalp within it, you can. Probably just take it let's watch and we'll see where it goes from here. So here's the one thing that you guys want to keep in mind is that you guys got to move your stop loss and profit when it reaches certain price points, right? You don't want to get greedy here, especially with a move like this. I probably should have waited a bit for it to pull back a bit and hop back in with a buy stop like I did earlier. No, it's okay. 10-minute snipe, TP1, 250. Uh, 10-minute. There we go, as it pushes it in profit. But you can see prices just going back and forth, right? It's just a back and forth movement. So like looking at this here, it's not really a smooth move to the upside, but it is pushing up. Oh crap, I actually used the full lot size. I thought I changed it to a 5, but my DOM, when I opened my DOM, it put it at the normal lot size. So I'm still in it with a normal lot size, which is okay. It's just I gotta watch it. So I gotta pay attention to it and move my stop loss and profit as it continues to push up a little higher. So if I move my stop loss and profit, I'll let you guys know. And I'll continue watching it. If we get a buy here on the 3-minute though, I think this would be good. It would need to be a valid buy though. It's not valid right now, but if it does close valid, I think this will probably push up, to the full TP here for the snipe. It's just a bit of a big move. And one thing that you guys want to, actually, it's not so bad. I was trying to see if it was getting close to the all-time high right here, but it's actually got some space, so it should be okay for the most part. But yeah, I'll be watching it. So other than that, we're still here on the 1-minute. Let's see if I can get a high drawn right there. And this market is so dead. So slow right now. Yeah, there really isn't much going on. I was hoping we get some movement here to the upside, but it's kind of just stale. It's probably going to establish another range within this area. That's what I can see. So we got the wider range, we got the medium range right here, and it's probably going to create a smaller range within this area right here too. Not necessarily here specifically, but around there. So like big range, medium range, small range. Hasn't confirmed yet, but that's my guess. Is that it's gonna, possibly go into like some range within that area. Looks like the shorts are starting to stack up too, like Maddie just said over here. So it was 72% right here. If I refresh it, it's currently at 73%. So this is good for us because we're looking for retail traders to hop on the sell side. I want them to be on the sell side so I can do opposite of them. There we go. My snipes in profit 1,000 right now. There goes, it pushes up, profit over 1,000. I'll be watching it here on the 1 minute. So I'm still holding on to it. Delete this because it's not coming up right now. What I'll be looking for is when it pushes higher. So when it pushes higher and higher and higher, I'm just going to keep moving my stop loss up. So I'm not in it just yet. Oh, we got that 3-minute signal too. Oh, nice. All right, cool. So we probably got another entry right over here too. I'm not going to stack my position. I'm just going to hold one position. So I'm not going to stack it. If you guys want to enter into this one. So I'm in profit about 1,000 right now. Tempted to move my stop loss in profit. Volatility is starting to pick up, so it's looking good. Just a lot of moving pieces right now. Yeah, so I might move my stop loss in profit right here. And then, because the news is coming up shortly for the oil inventories. Man, this thing is weird. My profits are just like, they're fluctuating so much, but it's not really moving. Or unless one of these are lagging. So I'm going to move my stop loss in profit, guys. Let's see. Yeah, there's no entry off the 3-minute right there. So it wouldn't be anything off that. And this market is like super volatile right now. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's okay. It's just, I don't like the volatility because it's not really, I like the volatility if it's moving one direction, but not necessarily when it's moving, back and forth. If it just keeps pushing up, then yeah, great. Cause I can trail it as it moves up. Currently right now, it's just, I mean, it's literally just bouncing back and forth. Yeah, it's no entry off that 10-minute over there, or the 3-minute. That candle didn't close. We're hoping that it closed with the, what's it called? With the signal, but it didn't close with the signal. So let's see, big wick off that candle right there. I'll go back to the 1 minute over here. So we got this pending high right here. And then we got this pending low right here. Yeah, it actually closed with the false signal. So it wouldn't be an entry off that 3-minute right there anyways. Let's see what else is going on over here. So nothing off the 3-minute. The 1 minute right here, it established that range that I was just referring to earlier, right? So if you guys remember, I mentioned that price is probably gonna establish a tighter range within this area, and that's exactly what happened. So we got the big range right here, the medium range right here, and then we got the tight little consolidation range right here within this area. So pretty much what we were anticipating earlier. It's probably going to consolidate for a bit before it breaks out in the other direction. So price and consolidation right here, and then eventually it'll break out one way or the other. Steven's asking if 10 pips are different for MFF and FTMO. No, not really. The difference is lot size, Steven, because MFF has micro lots, not minis, while FTMO has mini lots. All right. So let's see what happens here as we continue on. The market is just kind of dead right now. It looks like volatility died down quite a bit. This is a clean chart, so not really much going on here. It's kind of just, it's just ranging within this area. So this would be nice if we get a variation right here. I don't know if you're looking at this, Maddie, because this would be, if there's a variation here, it'd probably be a bounce off this Asia high as well. Let's drop a little lower. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll see if we get a variation right here. Probably not a variation, but probably just swing back to the upside. That's kind of what I could see happening over here. All right, so the oil inventories is being released right now, the news. So let's see where we're at. News. Oil inventories were positive. All right, nice. So that was good for us. It was positive, not necessarily, it's not going to directly affect US 30, but it's going to affect the stocks that are affected by that. So like, obviously certain stocks like Chevron, I don't know what else here is a gas company, but it was positive. So anyways, back to the charts over here. No variation off that. Price is pushing back up over here. Steven, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Every time you send a message, Steven, I don't even know what you're talking about. Steven said this buyer in is a 1 minute entry, correct? We don't have a buy entry for the 1 minute, Steven. So I'm like really confused with like what you're asking. There's no entry here off the 1 minute. We're in on we're running on the snipe over here, which is the 10 minute. There's nothing here on the one. We've been waiting for 1 minute entry, but yeah, I'm not sure, Steven. I'm not sure like what you're talking about with the 1 minute here. We're in the snipe. We're not in any 1 minutes. We're looking for a 1 minute entry, but there's no entry here that's available. The snipe is back in profit. I mean, I did close out on mine earlier. Thankfully, I'm still in it. I think I'm going to move my stop loss in profit though as we move up. So, man, this volatility is just it's just going back and forth. There's not really much going on here. Yeah, Steven, we're in the snipe. We're not in any 1 minute entry. The 1 minute here, we're looking for an entry, but there hasn't been one available yet. You can see prices pushing up right here as we see it. It's just a lot of back and forth movement though. There's not really much going on here. And here we go. As price comes back down, I think I might pull out of the snipe, guys, because I don't really like the market right now. I'll let you guys know if I pull out. I'm just waiting for it, but there's just the market is just not really doing much. It's kind of just it's going back and forth, which is kind of annoying. And I don't like being in a big position like this when like the market's not really doing anything. So I think when price goes back into profit, I'll probably just pull out. I'll let you guys know if I do, but just keep an eye on US on the snipe. I was going to pull out. I was going to move my stop loss in profit, but the thing is it keeps coming down. So if I do move my stop loss in profit, I'm just going to get kicked out. So when price does push up, I might just exit with profit rather than waiting for it. Steven's asking what TP we use for snipe. So Steven, a lot of these things that you're asking, I mean, Steven, you've been in K2 for like a year now, bro, and you don't know what the TP is. This is something that you should know before you enter any trade. So Steven, if you ever like enter a trade, you should always know the TP and stop loss already. You shouldn't be entering trades blind like this because you're just not going to do you're not going to do well trading if you keep trading blind like that. I'm just trying to look out for you, Steven, because the thing is, it's like, bro, you've been here for so long, but you don't know what the TP is. The TP is 500 pips. So my TP for it is 36,533.55. And Steven, if you really want to trade, if you really want to be a good trader, you have to actually learn this stuff. You can't just keep like entering trades and not know what anything is. Or you're just gonna keep blowing accounts. It's just tough because it's like I've been trying to help you for a while and I want you to do well, but things just don't stick, it seems. So Steven, my TP for this is going to be 36,533.55. I'm gonna pull out too. All right, so I just pulled out, guys. I made about 890 off that trade. Thanks for the update, Maddie, right there. So a lot of you guys here pulled out, and I'm glad that you made profit off that, Steven. But in the future, Steven, you have to know what the TP stop losses are, okay? I don't want you to keep entering trades like not knowing what you're doing, because I'm sure you want to do well in trading just as much as I want you to do well. It's just going to be a matter of you actually understanding this stuff, because it's going to take some time. Yeah, no, I'm out of that position. So I'll give you guys my profits right here as well to show you guys what I locked in. It just didn't look that good. This whole entry here just didn't look that good. It was kind of just a lot of back and forth. So if you guys are still in it, great. I pulled out because I just didn't want to. It's just too risky when it's not directional. If it was moving up and kept pushing up, then yeah, great. But if it's not, then obviously I'm not gonna risk it, especially during a week like this. It's New Year's week, and there's just a lot going on behind the scenes. All right, so let me just send you guys what I locked in off that. All right, so looking at this right here, this is what I locked in. So here's my personal account, locked in 104 total. We're locked in 43 off that, just partial profits. Here's my MFF, locked in 740 off that trade, total of 1,880. Here's my copier, locked in 990 off that trade, total of 2,340. And then here's my main account. I locked in a total of 890 off that trade, total of 2,107 for that account today. So, great work amongst everyone here who took it and pulled out. It's probably it was probably the best opportunity to pull out at that point. So, big thanks to Maddie and Steven and everyone for letting me know that you guys are pulling out. Because if you guys didn't let me know you're going to pull out, I would have held on to it because I was like busy answering questions. So, yeah, thanks for that. Anyways, locked in some nice profit, partial profit off that K2 US 30, 10-minute snipe. Yeah, guys, it's just like I always try to mention to you guys and try to remind you guys, it's all about patience, just waiting for these perfect entries. And if the entry doesn't look good, just pull out and profit. Or if you don't feel comfortable about a position, just pull out and profit. That's exactly what we did here. We didn't feel comfortable about it, so we pulled out because the market wasn't really moving directional at all, especially for a big move like that. It's a 500 pip move. It's not like a quick 100 pips, right? It's not easy to get in and out. It's easier to just pull out with some profit than to risk it, because it can easily just turn around at any moment. Yeah, so looking at this over here, let me scroll down real quick. Charlie locked in a total of 915 for the day. Nice work, Charlie. Maddie over here locked in a total of 2,605 for the day. Nice work, Maddie. Yeah, 2,605. Nice. Yeah, I had an accidental loss off that, Maddie, so I see that. Charles over here too, locked in a total of 1,132. Nice work, Charles. Jenny over here, nice work, Jenny. So Jenny has all wins right here. Big congrats to Jenny here. Jenny made a huge turnaround. Jenny was about to give up on trading. She came back, and here she goes. Locked in a total of 2,794. All wins, no losses right here. Great work, Jenny. Really glad to see that you're killing it. Stern over here too. Stern locked in a total of 2,075 for the day, 2,075 euros. Nice work, Stern. And here's his personal account. He locked in 133 euros. So Siren started this account. This is his personal account. He started with 100 euros. He's now at 1,226, 1,266 euros for this month, I believe. So great work right there, Siren. Looking over here at Hey, Deswell. So Deswell here created the 3-minute strategy. He's asking if we have a win percentage on it yet. Not yet, but it's good if we use mostly wins. So yeah, Deswell over here, he's the one that created the 3-minute daily. I'll come back and take a look at this later, but Dad. Other than that, I think we're good. It's all the profits right now. Paul here too. So for Paul for the day, all wins, no losses, locked in a total of 326. Nice work, Paul. All right, other than that, let me move this over here higher. So that's that right there. And we got another one right over here. All right, so nothing here off the 1 minute right now, currently. Price is breaking right through this. If price ends up closing above here, this would technically be a high-low scalp. However, it's not one that I'm looking to take. Charlie, I think you should hold off on this one too. So the snipe just hit TP1 right there. For whoever held on to it. I didn't hold on to it, so I'm not in it, but I'll give the update here for you guys who held on to it. I know some of you guys just hold on to it to full TP, which is good sometimes if you're comfortable, but most of the time I don't want to risk it. All right. So there goes a snipe that we took right there. There we go. All right, looks good. So other than that, let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. See, Steven just sent me, I think this screenshot right here. Steven, this wouldn't be an entry right here. I'm not sure what you're looking at or what you sent me, but I don't see an entry here. This would have been an entry for a pivot scalp. I think this is the one you're talking about. This would be an entry for a pivot scalp, but it's not. We're looking for these three to confirm all three together. So that would have been entry. Well, I mean, it could have been an entry if you took it. It would have been full TP too, but I wasn't looking for that. Yeah, no, that was, but I don't think you were asking. You were saying if I was in that position, which you weren't. But yeah, that was an entry for a high-low scalp. It's not one that fits all these three requirements, but it's off that just that one there, and this one too. So basically, these two strategies right here would line up, but not for a high-low scalp, because I think you were asking if there was a high-low entry. There was no high-low entry off that one. Let me scroll up real quick, see what else I'm missing here. So price is pushing up pretty heavy right now. This would be a high-low entry as well. These both would have been high-low entries. So this would have been a high-low entry, full TP off that. Would have made a full TP off that. And then this one right here is another one, but I'm not looking to take these. I'm looking for, the triple confluence or the variations. So these right here just got broken. It's not pushing up to the top range right here. And you can see price is just pushing up exactly to what we anticipated, right? We anticipated it to be bullish, but earlier we just found it to be a bit risky. That's why we pulled out, but it did push up exactly to where we were waiting for it to go. Like I mentioned before, guys, matter of patience, but if you don't feel comfortable about the position, you can pull out like how we did, which is okay. It's better be safe than sorry, especially on a day like this. Rick, I just saw your message. Man, I was trying to play roulette yesterday. The tables are full. Vegas is like surprisingly really full, busy already. I think a lot of people are coming ready for New Year's. I won't be here for New Year's. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Um, let's see. Yeah, Maddie said, "Damn, these high-low entries are smacking." No, definitely, they're hitting. It's just too risky for this. And then another full TP off the other 1 minute over here. So we had this 1 minute right here that hit full TP, and then another one right here. I believe that would have hit TP right there too. Yeah, full TP off that too. Those trades aren't counting, so this isn't going to be counted towards any of the results because I'm not taking these trades and I'm not recommending anyone take it either. They're just trades that would have been available if you guys wanted to apply any of these strategies on their own. But I'm looking for all three of them to apply for an entry for me to take it because I want those like almost guaranteed wins to hit, especially during New Year's week like this, because market's probably gonna get a bit crazy. For one, it's New Year's trading week. For two, it's at the all-time high. It's really close to it. So you guys got to be really careful with these entries here. Are they doing base diapers in Vegas? I don't know, but I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, exactly right, Maddie. It's back to back on those. I know Paul said, can you please get a variation? That's exactly what I'm looking for too. Just waiting for him, being patient, but it's not really coming up. Slorm over here just sent in profit. So Slorm locked in all wins, no losses today, total of 2,287. Great work, Slorm. So everyone here should have all wins and no losses for the most part, unless you guys made an accidental trade, because everything we've covered during the live has been hitting. Like even the one trades, like the one strategy trades are hitting. So everyone's doing good. Looks like Salorm took like every single trade that came up, all hit TP off that. So that's great right there, Salorm. Isaac over here just sent his profits as well. He said executed his first trades on his second FTMO 200K, doubled his profits, captured 4,300. Nice work, Isaac. So his first account right here locked in a total of 2,331. Nice work off that, Isaac. And then his other account locked in 2,055. So great work across the board right here, Isaac, across both your accounts. Patrick over here as well. Patrick held the snipe to full TP. Nice works, Patrick. He actually held it. So he held it and he locked in 5,300, locked in the total of 6,648 for the day. So really nice work right there, Patrick, with holding your trades. I know it's a bit risky, but Patrick understands the risk here. All right, looks good. So other than that, yeah, other than that, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that's updated. Nothing really. So back to the 1 minute over here, there's not really much going on. I don't know if there's any other, oh, thanks, Hugo. So Hugo just gave us an update. I think I might be done trading for the day. It's close to 8. I didn't realize it's like 7:47 already, guys. So we've been trading for like over an hour already. And this like day has just been flying by. It's been great. We haven't had any losses, all wins, but I didn't realize it's like almost states like this, like our sessions go by so quickly now, when we're hitting TPs like back to back to back like that. So let me see what Hugo said. Hugo said White House press briefing conference for COVID-19 response team in 30 minutes. So yeah, guys, if you guys do decide to trade, I'd be really careful because the White House is going to brief on COVID-19, which is obviously going to, I think it might drop the market a bit. Thanks, Hugo. Yeah, so thanks, Hugo, for that. And all my emojis here are like still yellow because I've never used this computer. I've only used it for traveling today and the past couple of days. So all my emojis are still yellow. I gotta like figure out what all these things are. there's a lot of new stuff on this new laptop, which is pretty cool. I haven't figured out how they work yet. Anyways, looking at the market right here, guys, I think I'm done trading for the day because we do have the COVID response team from the White House coming on in a few minutes, in about 30 minutes. So I think they're going to come on around 8. I think Hugo might have seen that a little late. So he sent that around 7:47. They're usually around like, they're usually announcing stuff like at the top of the hour or in the middle. So at 8 o'clock, it is probably when the COVID response team is going to talk. When they talk, price is probably going to come down because as you guys have noticed, there's a lot of new mandates that are coming out in the US. There's just a lot of stuff going on, like with COVID, like they're trying to lower the days that you have to quarantine, which I don't know, it just doesn't really make sense to me because it's like, I don't think this makes sense to anybody, right? The whole thing, because you'd expect it to be longer, but or keep it where it's at, but it's going down from like half. And whatever. I don't like to talk politics and stuff like that. But COVID's COVID, and COVID generally will push price down. So I would be careful if you guys do decide to trade. I recommend you guys probably just don't even trade for the rest of the day or until maybe later today, maybe around 10, when you get close to that mid-market reversal over here. But yeah, the code response team is probably going to talk for about an hour. So they'll probably be talking from like 8 to like 9, and then maybe longer after that. Yeah, Charlie's taking my profits and running. Definitely. Let's see. Henry said, Sean, when you trail your stop, do you move your TP under? I don't move the TP at all, Henry. I just move my stop loss up. I leave the TP where it's at. But yes, I do move a stop. I think you might have been, you just accidentally put TP instead of stop loss. But yes, I do move my stop loss under each candle as it moves up. That's generally what I do if it's a big enough candle. If it's a small candle, probably not. I'll wait for a bigger candle to come. But for the most part, yeah, I'll move it under the previous candle if I'm trailing it manually. Yeah, actually, there's or I don't know, was that a variation, Maddie? I can't tell. I don't think it was because it was pending off this one right here. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it looks like it was. I wouldn't take it though because the COVID response team is coming up. I think a lot of people are starting to hear that their COVID response team is going to be talking soon. So a lot of people are just selling off at this point. There's a lot of reasons for people to sell off. It's getting close to the all-time high. Also, the COVID response team is going to be talking shortly. So whenever they talk about COVID, it's usually not good for the market, right? Whenever COVID news comes out, market just tanks. So I'm not looking to take any trades. I recommend you guys probably just sit out the market. Because it's just, I mean, the market right now is not going to be moving smoothly at all. I think it's going to just drop for a bit. What might happen is price might drop for a bit, might consolidate for a bit. And then when they're done talking, like around 12 or 10 to 12, this will probably shoot back to the upside. Oh, fuck, what did I do? Oops. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't recommend trading at all during stuff like this going on. See how far did it drop from this point? Technically it's still on, but yeah, I don't recommend you guys trade. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out through email or Telegram. Just a reminder, guys, I'm on vacation, so I'm probably not going to get to you guys as soon as possible, as I have been. I do have my laptop here and everything, so I will be taking breaks throughout the day to respond to emails and messages. But just don't expect me to respond like right away, like I've been, because I'm not in my office today, and I'm not anywhere near. So I'm not going to be carrying my laptop with me everywhere. I go to Top Golf. Or actually, what time is it? I'm gonna go to the gym right now. I'm gonna go to the gym right now, and then I'm probably gonna go to Top Golf a little later. Probably have some lunch. But other than that, I think you guys should go find something to do too. Good thing I have a lot of things to do out here, because if not, I'd probably want to keep trading. But with the COVID response team coming up shortly, let me see if I could find it on the thing. Where's my thing at? Here, let me see. Yeah, so they're going to be starting soon, guys. So I don't recommend anyone trade right now. You can see right here. I just like searched up COVID White House, and they said they're going to start shortly. There's already people in here waiting for it to come up. So thanks, Randy. Randy actually gave us the actual link for it. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, guys. So you guys want to be a bit careful. Um, I don't recommend anyone trade. I mean, if you guys want to trade, it's on you. Steven, for you specifically, don't trade. For you specifically, don't trade. Because I know you're probably gonna be looking for some trades, but I recommend you for sure don't trade. But yeah, if you guys want to trade, you guys can. Steven, for sure, do not trade. Otherwise, I just want to make sure Steven doesn't make any mistakes because I can't help you with your trade if I'm not online. So you for sure, Steven, should just like sit out the market, just relax, wait until tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for the day. So if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out through email or Telegram. I'll probably get back to you guys, by the end of the day. But other than that, I would recommend just sitting out the market. So that's it for this, guys. Let me see if there's anything else here that I need to look at. I think that's it for now. Oh, some more profits here from CSUK. So CSUK locked in a total of 4,510. Nice work, CSUK. And then his personal account over here locked in a total of 2,194. Great work, CSUK. Oh, actually, this is his personal. So his personal is up 4,500. And then this is his MFF. He locked in a total of 2,194. Nice work, CSUK. Across these two. And yeah, I think that's about it. I don't see anything else here. So yeah, if you guys have anything else, go ahead and send them over. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the live session tomorrow. So have a great rest of your morning, guys. And then you guys